Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hello to all of you out there. I want to tell you today that first we're dedicating this class to the full healing of Esther Bat Batya, my dear wife, my mother-in-law Batya Bat Edith, Yola Gabriela Bat Carol Francis, Baruch Ben Era, Nesson Siva Sarif Kakashtia. May they all be healed and the whole world be healed. I want to tell you today that you're very powerful. You're powerful beyond measure. But that's cheesy, right? Like, what are you talking about? But really, there's practical ways to find your power inside, to find your treasures inside. We're powerful in our souls. Our souls are infinite. They're rooted in godliness. The soul is part of God, is one with God. What is God? Is creator of the whole world. So inside, I have a soul that's part of God. It's a piece of God. It's like saying that inside I have a chip that connects to the motherboard. Is that how you say motherboard? Motherboard connects to the whole world, and I can connect to the whole world, and I can connect to something greater beyond me from inside. But how you connect? You connect with the soul. How you connect to the soul? People say, "Wow, that's what's the soul? I'm spiritual. I meditate, I do yoga, but how do I feel the soul?" You say, guys, the soul is the power of your will. That's the soul. The soul and the will are one. And the will is the essence of your soul. That's what it says. That's what it says in the Torah. That's what Rabbi Nachman brings down also. The soul is the will. Okay? That's why when we connect, when we do God's will, we connect to the essence of Him, His essence. When we connect to something that no other creation can connect with. Animals, birds, angels even, they cannot connect with His essence. Only us can connect with His essence. That's what it says. Beautiful Hasidic teachings. So what does it mean? So the will is a very practical thing. It's not some kind of out there concept. It's just practical. I want blank. And so what we need to do is there's the will that you have to clarify. You have to clarify the will. You have to say, okay, like I have certain things I want that they're not good for me. They're lusts and desires, like Rabbi Dror Moshe brings down. Lust and desires, sometimes I want the physical world, I want physicality, and that's not, I know that's not fulfilling for me, so that's not my true will. Behind the will is always the true will, is behind the real thing, the real deal. So, beyond all the gadgets and the phony stuff and the lust and desires that don't build you up at all, we're talking about the real will, and what's in the real will? That you need to clarify, you need to talk to Hashem every day. To say, Hashem, God, help me to discover what I really want. Help me to understand what I want. Help me understand what your will is for me. So I can surrender everything to you, and I can be one with you. And the beauty of that is that, B'ezrat Hashem, the beauty of that is to discover yourself. Every day discover myself a little bit. 5 minutes I discover myself. And before I started this, I was going to interviewing for jobs a few years ago. And there was one company I really wanted to work for. I said, that company I'm working for. And there was others that gave me interviews, that invited me over, But I said, no, I wanted to go to that one. And then, I don't know what happened, but inside I said, just that one, that's it. No matter what it takes me, I'm going to that one. So I started in a very low position in that company, but Baruch Hashem, I got exactly what I wanted to work with this company. So it was always remarkable for me because I'm not a very decisive person at all whatsoever. And it was very hard for me to choose, like, what's going on? I had my own business, so going from my own business to another company, it's kind of like, now what? It's a big change. So what I realized is that something happened that was out of the ordinary, that when I chose something, I said, no matter what it takes me, I'm going to do it. And so I started clarifying the will. I said, okay, what do I need to do? What's the next step? And so that was a decision I had to make. So a lot of times we're faced with challenges that come every day that, all of a sudden, did I make the right decision? All of a sudden, is this what I really want? Or maybe there's a fork in the road and I can decide different things to do in my life, in any area of your life. And the best advice that I know that Rabbi Dror Moshe Cassouto taught me is that you go out in the field or somewhere private, even on your bed sheets or whatever you are, in a room, anywhere, you go talk to God, to the merciful Creator, to Hashem Barach, 5 minutes just today to talk to Him, to say, Hashem, listen, I have this challenge. Like, of course, he already knows what you're going through, so you don't have to hide it or plaster it with wallpaper. You have to say, listen, God, this is what I'm going through. Like, okay, I know I chose this. I chose that mission that you gave me. I chose that purpose that you gave me. I decided that. I wanted that. That was my will. But now I feel like this is a challenge. What do I choose? And just talk. Just tell him. Tell him everything you're going through. Don't be embarrassed. You know. And then that will allow you to find, through that amazing decision making and through that process, talking to God, clarifying your will, you'll find a deeper will, a greater will for that purpose that you had, or you'll find a completely different purpose for you. Either one, you're getting closer every step, every 5 minutes, every word, every utterance you talk to Hashem, you're getting closer and you're changing the world. And with you, when you talk, we all talk. We all have the power to talk. When you do 5 minutes, it's like we download the ability to do 5 minutes ourselves. So when you do that, we all can do that. I can't talk to God unless I listen to Rabbi Dror Moshe Cassouto. That's just how it works. And today I listened to him for, I don't know, like 20 minutes. You know? And today, 20 minutes, I could talk to 20 minutes to God. So my friends, mamash, just talk. And you'll give us and everyone together, the whole world, power to talk. And when all the world will wake up and start talking to the Creator, then we'll have the revealed, merciful redemption. The whole world will be free of sickness, of diseases, of poverty, of hunger. It's just of wars. It's going to be world peace right away. You want utopia? Yalla, let's talk to Hashem about it. Let's talk to the Creator. Love you guys very much. And please go out, talk, and tell me how you did it. Tell me what happened. Tell me the amazing miracles that happened to you. I'll talk to you very soon.